Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to talk about the dashboard, which is how to set up the dashboard. In our previous videos we mentioned the dashboard. We said the dashboard is there to display the contact center real-time statistics. So this is achieved by connecting either a smart TV or a PC which is on the same network or on the same LAN with the MyCCX server. Let's say this is the MyCCX server, what we call the enterprise server. So they should be on the same network. So if we are a smart TV, we are going to open a web browser on our smart TV and we are going to navigate to the IP address or FQDN of the MyCC server and the word ignite. Take note that for us to be able to use FQDN, we should have SSL certificate installed on the MyCCX server, or otherwise we can use the IP address of the server itself. If, for example, if this is the IP address of the server, then we go to ignite. So when we are using a PC, we are also going to open the web browser of our choice on the PC, and then we are going to enter this, and then we are going to project. We are going to project to a screen, to a TV screen which is mounted on the wall, or we are going to use an HDMI cable to the same screen. And so once we open our web browser and we go to Ignite, we are going to be asked for a username and password. And this username and password, we should get them from our administrator. We expect our administrator to have configured a user for this dashboard in MyCCX server. So probably the username will be dashboard, and probably the password will be password, just for simplicity. So let us go ahead and configure that and demonstrate how to do that. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to log in. And once I am logged in, we are supposing that I am the user Mitel who is logged in, and I am a contact center supervisor, and I've been assigned the privilege to view and set up the dashboard by the administrator. So the first thing that I am going to do after I log in, I am going to come here to options. Here to options, and I'm going to go to customization. When I click on customization, I am going to be asked for, I'm going to say the default should be dashboards. Maybe the default was on inbox, but I want it to go to dashboards. So I'm going to select dashboards here, and then I'll just say default dashboard So I'm going to do two things here on the customization. I'm going to select dashboard here, and I'm going to select default dashboard, and then I'm going to come here and click on save. So once I do that, I'm going to move on to dashboards here, and then I'm going to click on dashboards, and I'm now in the default dashboards. If I want, I can try and click here. There are no other dashboards that are yet configured. If there are other dashboards, if I drop down, it would list me other dashboards. So I'm going to come and click on the pencil here to edit. I click on the pencil, and I'm going to click on options. When I click on options, I have now the opportunity of renaming this dashboard from default dashboard probably to help desk dashboard. Then I click on close, and you can see the name has changed here. It is now saying help desk dashboard. Then I'm going to continue by deleting this one because I don't need it. The employee state, I'm going to delete this one, this employee state. I'm going to delete it by clicking on this X. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I am going to add a widget. So I'm going to add two widgets. I am going to add 2 by widgets. The first one is going to be agent state, followed by queue state, in this order. But when we are viewing them, this queue is going to be the one we see first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to say add widget, agent state, again add widget, queue now. After I do that, I am going to click on this cogwheel, these settings, and I'm also going to do the same for here, but I'm going to start with this one before I come to this one. Okay, so I'm going to click here, and it is saying title queue now, and we come to the queue. So it is saying queue now for each queue. And we are going to tell it for which queue by clicking onto this small arrow that is pointing downwards. We are going to select the queue that we want to see. It's a queue, and our queues are listed here, but the queue that we want is this one, Mitel help queue. So I'm just going to select that. I will select it like this, and these are the statistics that is going to give me a service level, contacts waiting required, but I can select, I can choose service level to come to the end like this. I select there, and then I can go and choose the first one to be offered calls, offered. Yes, then the second one, I want it to be answered, to show me how many calls have been answered. And then I want the third one to show me how many were abandoned. And I need this one to show me if there are any calls waiting in the queue to be answered, which is contacts waiting. And I want this one to show me how many agents are available. And then once I am happy with this, once I am happy with what I've done here, I can then click on apply. And the result is this. The result is this. So that is for queue now. Now we move over to agent state, and I'm going to click on the settings here. And I'm going to select the agents that belong to that queue. Then I apply, so that I can know what's happening. I know that I've got 0 agents, and I want to know why I have 0 agents, and I can know that it's because the only agent that I have for that queue, who is this one, is offline. So I am happy with what I've set up. Then I can go and click on save. I can go and click on save here. Now click on save. And once I've done that, this is the resulting dashboard. This is the dashboard that I will hang to the wall for everyone to see. This is what I will then hang on the wall for everyone to see. That's all on dashboard. Thank you for watching.